Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Sagittarius is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It is totally free. It does not cost you anything. If there is anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Sagittarius, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And we've got the 10 of Wands. This is intense. This is a lot of heat. This might be a feeling right now that things are just things got turned up a little too hot, and maybe we took on more than we could handle. Things feel a little bit overwhelming. We feel like there is an intensity right now that we don't know if we can handle it, right? It's getting hotter and hotter and hotter, and we don't know when exactly to turn it down or to abandon the thing. Yeah. So there's a real intensity. It really is, I don't know, maybe we've just been going pedal to the metal for a while now. Maybe we've been kind of burning the candle at both ends with this card. Maybe we're in a position now we've got to ask for some help. Maybe we're trying to do something that is just, it's starting to overwhelm us. We can't keep up with it. We've got to ask for some help sometimes, yeah. Let's put this into some context. Let's see what else we have. We've got an Ace of Pentacles. We got an 8 of Cups. 5, see the 5 of Wands. You know how to turn it up and turn it down. You know how to use the knob on the stove. But we're trying to get to our Empress. We're trying to climb our way to our best life. Yeah. Trying to live authentically. There is a Prince of Cups, 2 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. Look at these 2s here. Wow. And with all the 2s, I wonder if this is something we've been trying to do on our own. But all the while, it's kind of like there is someone or something, some kind of energy or force, or maybe another person right here next to us. Why not just ask for some help? Why are you carrying all the groceries and the other person is just not doing anything, not carrying anything, right? We share the work. It makes the work easier. Yeah. So the abundance of these 2 energies kind of feels like we've got to maybe realize that there is a counterpart. There is something else with us. Okay. I'm getting a contemporary male energy. This could be maybe a brother. It could be a romantic partner. It could be a friend. It could be a sibling or a coworker or something. But I feel there's an emotional tie there. Yeah. And I almost wonder if they've passed. Because I'm kind of feeling like things have gotten heavier on you. Because we're going from the 5 to the 10. Solo. There's all these ideas of the 2, but maybe we had to crank up our end of things because this other person isn't there. Okay. And maybe they haven't passed. Maybe it's a temporary setback for them. It's almost with this person that I feel for whatever reason they were sharing the load with you, but they're out of commission. You had to pick up the slack. Yeah. And I feel like you still have this goal in mind. This is your living your best life. This is the Empress. This is the land of milk and honey. This is the promised land, right? This is paradise. And I feel like rather than slowing down your progress when this other person is out of commission or they are encumbered or indisposed, rather than slowing down our progress, you decided to just do more, pick up the slack. That way you still arrive on time. Yeah. You still arrive on time. 2 engines on the plane, 1 engine kind of goes down. You just increase the throttle on the other engine? Well, that engine's going to burn out. Or do we back it off a little bit? It's going to take longer to reach our destination, but at least we'll get there. Yeah. So I feel like you're trying to keep the pace even though there's been a setback. And I don't know who this person is or what the setback was or is. Okay. If it is someone that has passed, I'm not predicting anything. This is something that has already happened. Okay. Because I feel like you've already started to pick up the slack. But it's not sustainable. This is literally the candle being burned at both ends. Okay. And I think that the candle will completely burn out before we get to our destination. I feel like even more, you're starting to kind of be a little bit resentful about it. We got the 8 of Cups here. You're starting to feel as if, I don't want to do this anymore. You know, you're starting to get a little bit resentful that you are picking up the slack, that you had to dial it up to a 10 or an 11 in order to try to get to that Empress energy, that best life, that goal, that, you know, whatever it might be. It could be financial, it could be something else. It could literally be a destination, you know. It's an outcome. The Empress is the outcome that we really want. This is where everybody's going to be happy and healthy and everything's going to be feeling good. We can't wait to get here, but it's a lot of work. I feel like you're trying to do the work of 2 engines here, but you're just 1 engine. Yeah. And I don't know who this person is. I don't know if this is your significant other, your business partner, and I don't know if they've had a stumble or something, right? Something happened with them where they're not pulling their weight right now. I don't know if they're sick or maybe they lost their job or they're having some other difficulties. You're trying to do the work of 2 engines, but you are only 1 engine. Okay. Let's take a look at the path of the serpent now. I want to see what all these 2s are about. If you, the mystery card. Let's select the mystery card. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot, and hopefully this will tie everything together and give us our confirmation at the end here. There we go. We're going to put Jimbo, the Lizard King, right there on top. We're not going to look at that card until the very end, but it'll tie everything together. It will. If you have a prediction for that card, put it down in the comments. All right. Now, let's take a look what's over here. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. It is totally free, doesn't cost you anything, and it's very helpful to the channel, and I appreciate that. So, we've got these 2, 2, and 2. I kind of feel like this is one of those situations that maybe you're able to restructure, to rewire something to where you are going to achieve this goal with only 1 engine. Like it's almost like there's some sort of reserve, or there's something that you're able to rewire the power from somewhere else into this engine, and you are able to do this. Now, I think we're going to be kind of skidding into the destination on a wing and a prayer, but we're getting there. Yeah. I feel like there's really no question about it. You know, I understand how we're feeling with this 10 of Wands, but then I can kind of see, like, with the 2s here, it's just like there's no second choice. There is no other option. So, especially with the 2 of Swords, it's kind of like you're transcending the yes-no question altogether. It's like there is no debate. There is no question about this. This is something coming from above, coming from the lunar connection of this card, from the intuition, from the psychic energy, from spirit, that, no, this is something that you must do. And so I feel like somehow you're able to muster this extra energy. And maybe that's what this Five of Wands is back here. Maybe this is you got pedal to the metal already. But here you're able to find a little something extra. A little something extra. This is like your nitrous oxide that you're putting in there in order to get to this. So it's like your dial is all the way cranked up to 10. Somehow there's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 on there. And I feel like this is coming out of nowhere. And I feel like it's just coming straight. It's like this superhuman strength, right? Directly from spirit. And I think it's because really that there's no question for you. Yeah, you're starting to feel depleted. I think that there's a need for you to take care of yourself. There is a requirement that you rest and recuperate. We got the Two of Cups up here in this position, and this is the idea of you got to rest, you got to take care of yourself. It's the position of what we don't want. You don't want to slow down. You don't want to rest. You don't want to have to slow down just to even drink water or have a meal, but you have to. You have to take care of yourself. Okay, that's what this card is talking about right here. The Six of Swords in the position of the environment. To me, it's kind of it's the harmony of the plan. It's kind of like there's been this hiccup. There's been this unexpected development in the situation. But everything in you is telling you, stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Yeah. And with the two, we're not deviating. We're not even considering anything else. No, this is it. This is what we are doing. So we like to adapt to the situation, right? When something kind of goes wrong, we got to adapt to it, and we've got to figure it out. We got to make the adjustments and keep going. Well, I feel like that's what you're doing, but not in the way anyone would have expected. You're finding ways to stick to your plan, to your timeline, to your itinerary to get here. The adjustments, the adaptations that you have made have been internal in your own energy, right? So it's not like, there have been these developments, and so we might have to change course. We might have to settle for a less expensive vacation, right? And you're saying, no, that's not the way I adapt. The way I adapt is to go bust my butt and earn that extra money so we can have the vacation that we agreed on. You know what I mean? You're adapting, but in a completely different way than maybe most people would. And I don't know how you keep doing this, because this seems like every reading there's another unexpected energy coming from you. There's something, it's like you're pulling aces out of your sleeves, rabbits out of your hat constantly. And it saves the day. And you've probably noticed that in your life. If you think back at your life, how many times have you randomly saved the day by pulling an ace out of your sleeve? Didn't even know it was in there. There's some force working through you. And I think that you are either consciously or unconsciously tapping into that. And it's giving you these really innovative ways of solving problems. The Eight of Cups is an emotional problem that needs to be solved. Well, you're finding the right way. You're finding that kind of, you're finding that innovation. You're finding that magic out there somewhere. It's like that miracle cure that you're finding it, and you're able to solve this emotional problem. Now, maybe this is something to do with this contemporary male person in your life. I'm getting a D name for them. I don't know, David or Donald, something like that. But rather than allowing allowing all of the water to drain out of these cups for that disappointment, that sinking feeling, right? Rather than this, you're finding this magical way. It's kind of like you have to invent a whole new science to fix this, but you're fixing it. you're not allowing this to become a sorrowful, disappointed, kind of regrettable situation. And I don't know how you keep doing this. You're blessed. You're blessed. I think in some way you have a connection with, through your maternal line, through mom, grandma, great-grandma, probably your sister too. You have an older sister. All the way up the line, there have been these women in your life, these ancestors, that have all been blessed in this kind of way. And I think it's different than just being clever. You know, it's some sort of, I don't know if it's clairvoyance, but it's not even a presentience really. There's some kind of magic, and maybe you do come from a long line of magicians, of people who have been divinely blessed and can utilize the divine energy to create miracles, really. Because I feel like what you're doing to solve this problem, the way that you're able to still accomplish this goal and reach your desired outcome, despite whatever the current setback is, seems like it defies reason. It's like people have to now rewrite the science textbooks to explain what you're doing in your life right now. It's very alchemical. It's very magical. It's like you can turn lead into gold. You're the master alchemists, and I feel almost nervous talking about this right now to you. I feel humbled by this energy because I get the feeling now that you should be teaching me. Yeah. That you have found some sort of a secret. This is the philosopher's stone. Yeah, whatever this is, you put it into this situation and it heals the situation. It fixes the situation. And there might be even something here along those kinds of lines, healing, medicine, something. I don't want to go down that road. I'm not a doctor. This isn't a diagnosis. But I feel like there's something very significant there for you. I feel kind of like you're a master, like you're a Jedi, you know, that you're able to do things that the rest of us can't even fathom. Yeah. And it goes beyond just being clever. It's more than that. You know, it's a genius of a very esoteric order. Well, I want to look at the mystery card. Let's see if that bring things together. Will it be another Empress? Will it be the Art or Temperance card for you, Sagittarius? Will it be your Power card? Now I think I understand why in some of my past readings I've been feeling like you've been kind of cranky lately. You know, that you've kind of had a bit of a short-temperedness or a low tolerance. You're easily frustrated. I can see why. Because you're pulling all of this extra weight. You're doing all of this extra work, right? You're doing the work of two engines here. If you have a prediction for the mystery card, put it down in the comments. Let's see what we have. Oh, look at that 10. 10 of Cups. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's a dream come true. You are coming through. You're not letting yourself down. You're not letting anybody down. This is really wild. This is like arriving in this paradise destination and giving thanks. And I feel like people are giving thanks to you. Don't know how you did it, but thank you. You've saved the day. This dream come true. This is you living that perfect, happy life in paradise, whatever your paradise is, whatever your desired outcome is with that Empress energy. And maybe you don't agree with the way I'm talking about it. Maybe it feels like, no, this is something coming from above, from God, Goddess, Deity, from the universe. And maybe it's just working through you. Maybe you are the magician, right? But to the rest of us, you're doing this. This is you, right? But I feel like in your eyes, it's a force working through you. It is spirit working through you. I feel like you perform miracles. I do. And I hope you'll leave me some comments and let me know if this is you I'm talking about. Yeah, if this is your energy that I'm feeling here today, because this is something special. It really is. We're going to do an extended reading. If you want to stick around, there is a link in the end of the video. There's a link down below in the video description. There might even be one in the corner. New readings for Sagittarius are every Wednesday and Sunday, 6 a.m. Chicago time. I'm here every day. You could just come on back, see me tomorrow. I would be delighted to read your energy again. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free. It does not cost you anything. And again, leave me some comments. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. Yeah. I want you to know that you are the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I mean that. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.